for making leave records, employee profile updates and payroll related. So that's what just would like to convert from manual to this SAP ERP package. So that's what I'm interested. Yeah.
Okay. Great to know. Yes, Siri.
Hey, hi, good morning, all.
Yeah,
Am I
hi.
audible?
Good morning. Yeah, you are.
Okay, thank you. My name is Shri, and I have close to 16 years of HR experience. Uh, Started my career as a recruiter and then into training and development. And I've done SAP ECC implementations, couple of ECC implementations as well. And I was also an EC and RCM certified consultant. But last 2 years, I'm completely out of touch. So now I'm trying to get my hands on. I'm trying to get my learning back on EC again. So that's my quick background. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, others, Guru, Sirisha, if you would like to introduce yourself, please go ahead.
Hi, Akshara. This is Sirisha from from Hyderabad. I have totally 6 years of work experience in core HR and recruitment. So SAP is completely new to me. So just wanted to start off my career in SAP EC.
Okay, great. Yes, Guru.
Hi, yeah. I have experience in non-related to HR department. I have roughly 4 years of experience, and it's long back. I have 4 years of gap also. I did my business in my hometown in this gap, and again came back to Hyderabad recently to start my career again. I closed my
Okay.
business.
Okay. Great to know. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
So, yes, we shall start. If meanwhile anyone join, we can get their introduction again. So, SAP is an older system, or we have a legacy system, SAP, where HR relevant activities. What is HR relevant activities? Like hiring or having the assessment process, onboarding, collecting the documents from the candidate, and then maintaining they once they become employee, maintaining their data, running their payrolls, or having the performance management, giving the ratings, and having some analytics kind of data from out of whole company. What data is needed? All these are nothing but HR activities. HR do these activities in the company so that they will maintain the data of a candidate along with the employee and their analytics as well. So this is just in a legacy system SAP it is going on. But once the same system we have introduced in the cloud, everyone started moving towards the cloud. What is that cloud system is success factors. Success factors is a cloud system. So this success factors cloud system is introduced in the year 2012. From 2001 it started, that means the development started. By 2012 it emerged in the market and demo has been given and everyone is interested to have it. Now once it being presented in the market, other companies who are already holding the software applications to maintain the HR data, they are impressed with the success factors. So the same way SAP is also impressed. So SAP started the process of acquiring success factors. In the year 2012, they by the end of the year they acquired success factors and then it became SAP success factors. Till then it is two different companies, two different applications. Now this legacy application HCM is there with them, SAP, and now another one is there with them, nothing but a system in cloud. But how could they recognize this is going to do something in the market? Now, totally 9,773 customers are there with SuccessFactors Employee Central alone. Just one module of SuccessFactors. Okay. So, alone we have these many customers across the globe. How is that possible? Why are customers buying this system to maintain their data of employees? What is the need of it? So first thing is system is flexible. Flexible in the sense the one you're right now seeing on the screen is a SuccessFactors system. So when if certain person opens it, it will be very easy to understand this is a search. If you want to search for people, that means inside the company you wanted to know particular employee, you can search their name here. My colleague wanted to know my complete name. They can search here and they can see that. Or my manager wanted to see my profile so that he can refer to some other department or some other skill. Instead of I sit on a bench, I can go to uh, some other division and work there. So in this manner, this is a search which is easy for everyone while using it. These are shortcuts, and not only these things, for from HR and also I could say simple things. If you wanted to add a new employee, HR can type in add new employee. There are no technical transactions here. Okay, so that's the reason system is flexible and easily understandable by everyone. So most of the customers are towards this. Login is simple, and navigating is also simple, and you will have tutorials of it, or you can learn it in just 1 or 2 days as an end user how to use the system. But as a consultant how to configure this system, it will take almost 30 days to know it better. Okay, so the first reason why customers are towards success factors is this one. Then we have the second reason as well, security. Okay, so security should be given. For any data, we would prefer security. And if you see employee data, it is the most sensitive data, right? So there will be unique IDs or national ID information, phone numbers, email IDs. All these for employee we collect in the system. So to maintain that data system should be very secure, right? So to maintain the security of the system, there is already existing two things in the system. One is we can take a system audit every time some changes are done, who has did it, when it is done, and who has logged in, on behalf of whom they did it. Everything can be audited. Other thing is RBP, role based permissions. Your role will have only the permissions that needed for that position. My role will have permissions needed for my role. So basing on this, I cannot see what a manager can see. Manager cannot see what a payroll admin can see, right? Payroll admin can even see the compensations and deductions, everything, how much pay has to be given to a certain employee. They know better. But my manager cannot see those data because we cannot give that data to the other role. So there is role specific permissions in the system. In that manner, the system has a security already in advance. Third thing is there, global access. You know, success factors can be accessed anywhere. Anywhere in the sense, you go on a vacation, just take your mobile and go on a vacation. You did not carry your laptop. Your team member has requested a leave and you have to approve it. Now you open the mobile, there is a success factors application, open it and approve it. There is success factors mobile app available for us. Okay, you even did not install that. Okay, open the Google Chrome, use the link of your system and log in with your username, and then open the system and then approve the leave of the employee. So even in Google Chrome, you can open the system. This system can be opened in your Google Chrome in mobile as well. And The same one can be opened here in the system using the URL only. I don't have any other version installations. You see, whenever someone tell to work on a particular technology, they will tell install that version, install this version, then you will be able to see the application, then you need authorization, everything. Here it is not installing anything. Simply go to the Chrome, open the link, put your username and password, and then log in. Or if it is not password basis, it is a single sign-on. That means no need of password. Using your username only, it will validate and open. That's also fine. So simple way of accessing the system only with internet wherever you are available. That's nothing but a global access. So what happens in this way? What is the benefit if we have like this access? Most of the work will reduce, and most of the times there will not be any delay in the processes, and everyone will be benefited, and employee will be happy at the end of the day. So these three are the reasons for having these many customers, and few are in progress. Another 5,000 will be joining this club this year. So SAP Success Factors is now being the most used system by many companies. Can I give you the examples of the companies which are using this system? IBM uses this, Byju's uses this, Accenture uses this, many other companies, okay, educational institutions, okay, across India there are many institutions like that, many manufacturing units, and if you take UAE, even their government based companies, both water, electricity, metro, all of them uses success factors. Total Middle East countries uses only one application, success factors. Every unit or every division or every business, they will use success factors for their employees to maintain data, to process data, everything. So that's how this has been growth in almost, you see, 12 years. This has an we cannot expect the growth, but it is too much because of the system easiness and accessible everywhere. So this is a background of this particular application, HR application, success factors. Now, what does this contain? This success factors has divided certain things into modules here. They divided 14 modules in the success factors. What are those 14 modules is? Let me write it. EC, Employee Central, which maintains the employee's data. ECP, Employee Central Payroll, which runs the payroll of the employees. PMGM, Performance Management and Goal Management of the employees. LMS, Learning Management System. It will assign some courses to the employees upon the joining, and they have to complete it. You can observe regularly. What happens when we join? They will ask us to complete this POS, insider trading, all these kind of courses in the company to maintain their security. So those courses we can assign through LMS. And SB, succession planning, to plan a successor for a particular position when someone leaves that position. Career development planning of the employee, their career profile will be ready with the company basing on their positions that they held in the company. So that module is also there. Compensation, end of the year according to the budget, how much every employee has to get the hike percentage. Compensation will do the planning, and variable pay basing on the performance, how much bonus has to be paid for you, that will be calculated at the variable pay, right? And then we have SAP exam, a module that will be enabled or configured for internal employees, where they can post the events inside the company and they can chit chat with the intranet, that means with the employees of the company only, and they can also show their achievements or any events happened in the company they can post. It's almost like in social network, like your Facebook. SAP Jam will resemble in the company. Then we do have workforce analytics. to take out the data, how many hires are there this year, how many terminations are there this year, and how many people have upgraded their skills, or this month how many people are absent, or how many people attendance are there. Everything can be taken as a report, so that basing on that they will try to improvise in the divisions where they need to take in strict action and look at the data, right? Then we do have after this, what else we do have? RCM, recruiting management, nothing but the process of recruitment. To post a job and someone applies, we run the assessment process, we give them offer letter, that is RCM. RMK is nothing but marketing portal of the company where jobs will be posted and people will register with the RMK and they will apply for the job. Then we do have onboarding process. Again, we will collect the information from the onboardee, the one whom we gave the offer and they accepted the offer and they are willing to join the company. From them, we will collect some personal information. Along with that, we will also collect some documents, right? Like previous employment or Form 16, or we will ask them the educational qualification certificates, right? All these things we will take from the employee. So these are the modules that we do have from success factors. Using these modules, the whole process runs. And here, no one can learn all these modules in a lifespan. Okay, every module is unique and they have their own configurations. As a consultant, if you would like to learn, you will learn 4 to 5 modules in the lifespan, because we have too much of work going on within our own module and we cannot focus on the other until unless we are free. Okay, so the base of every other module is easy. The base of every other module is easy, nothing but employee central. Some people will also call it as data repository. What is a data repository? Anyone, any idea that you have? What do you mean by data repository?
Can you hear me? Hi.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, this is Kishore. As per me, data repository mean that the complete data will be resides inside this EC part. So whether it is related to employee, whether it is related to job, whether it is a professional, biogeographical jobs, all kind of data will be sits into the employee center. So that's why it is called data repository. So anything it goes,
Right.
it has to go.
Right, you are exactly correct. So all kinds of data, whether it is employees' personal information, job information, or their time information, payroll information, or their compensations, annual salary, or what rating they have been given, every data that will get stored in Employee Central on their profile. So I call it as a data bank. Whenever there is some data, we will update that data. Whenever there is some data has to be corrected, we will correct it. Whenever there is a termination, we will do the termination of the same employee. So it is like a data bank. If you have some amount, you will put it. You need that amount, you will go and withdraw from the same bank. Or you have some more, you will add on. The same way, instead of money here, data. Data we update, we remove, we will maintain, we will delete. Everything happens in Employee Central. So this Employee Central module, we are learning it just because it's the core. Core means basing on the many of the features or topics that EC has, rest all modules will be running. Every other module needs data from EC. Every other module needs some data from EC only. To run RCM, a position data has to be sent from EC, which is vacant, they will post from RCM. To run ECP payroll, compensation information from EC has to be sent to this payroll module. So for all these modules, this is the base unit which is giving the data. And for many configurations also, EC is the core module which can make you understand other configuration from these modules. That's the main reason we have to start with employee central. The second reason is, when you take employee central, remember the project will complete in 4 months or 5 months, employee central project. But you will never get a chance to take a rest. There will be what I can say is much work for you, because data is never constant. Today you hired, after 6 months probation comes, after 6 months appraisal comes, after 3 months his marital status changes, or he requested for advance loan in the company. Every time on this data only you have to work on in employee center, because this data is never settled. Today they given some data, tomorrow with effective of some day, their data will change. Today they have some junior position, tomorrow they will become senior. Or they got some on-site opportunity, they are leaving, you have to update in the system. They will get terminated. After termination 6 months, they thought we have to come back again. Again, you have to rehire them. So data is keep on changing. You have to update the system with the data. Every time there is a change. And if it is one employee, you can think. But remember, each company will hold at least above 2,000 employees will be there from most of the companies. So maintaining that much employees in the system and doing changes for them every time they need, it's not an easy task. So there will be always a continuous learning for EC by us. If you start working with EC, the knowledge will grow. You will never sit idle. You will get lot of work, and new features comes in EC. You will upgrade your knowledge, because every 6 months we will have new features coming in. You will learn those features and you will upgrade yourself, right? So that's the reason I will always suggest people to start with employee central. Okay, so I just want to show you this one. So these are the modules picture. Anyhow, I already told you this one. The same employee central is the base to run all these modules. Let me take a show. Right. So you can see here, employee central is the base and other modules are on the base. JAM, analytics, succession, learning, compensation, recruiting, workforce, and performance goals. All these modules need employee central data. And this is the structure of employee central, which stores the data, maintains the data. But what kind of data that employee central maintains is both employee information plus organization information. Both employee and organization information. Employee information means the information that employee can give from their end. Let's suppose say you are hiring Akshara, right? So when you are hiring Akshara, you have to ask Akshara only to give the national ID. You cannot ask the company to give Akshara's national ID, right? So I will give my own data from my side, and position, division, department. These data I cannot give because company is hiring me to the certain division and position. So company has to give that data. So here two parts is there. One is person information is from the person, employment data is from the organization level, and job payment, these all will come from the organization. So you will collect person information in the module onboarding and make it flow to EC, or else you can even individually collect it, and this information will be taken from the HR and they will add in the system. Then a complete employee will be added into the system. So to do all this process, we are dependent on a data models. There is some XML language we are dependent on. So we will be going through that also in the training. What are these data models? How to work on them? Don't think much. There is nothing much to write coding here. And along with that, we will have some RBP permissions. As an employee, what you are supposed to see. As a manager, what you are supposed to see. As an admin, what you have to see. As an HR manager, recruiting manager, or payroll admin, or an admin executive, or as a CEO, what you are supposed to see, those permissions we will be deciding through role based permissions in the system. Okay, so that's how we are going to take this from the system. Okay, so this is just introduction of this, but all the modules in the system, as I told you, one by one you have to start learning. So you start with EC, that would be a better choice, I can tell you. And going further, we have some contents which we are going to start with. Just give me a moment, I will share the contents with you as well. Okay, I have to share my screen. Right. So you can see here we have this uh, topics: history of success factors, SAP and success factors capabilities, and strategy for SAP ERP HCM and success factors, integration options, instance and provisioning systems explanation, releases information and upgrade center, sales demo and professional system setup, and basic settings of homepage and navigation menu options, and configure object definitions, associations of the object, import and export data, difference between the foundation objects and generic objects, MDF, non-MDF objects, pick list management, manage business configuration, configure business rules, configure people profile, events and event reasons, business workflows configuration, import methods and login issues, position management, integrations with other modules like RCM and onboarding, email notification setup, proxy management, role-based permissions, tiles on the homepage, global employment, and along with that concurrent employment will also join, document generation, and then recurring issues and solution. Okay, so these are all the topics that we do have from the training, and the duration of this will be 25 days you have, and you will receive daily recording of the session. Okay, and along with the recording of the session, you are going to get a system for practice. So system will be with you for 60 days, and you will also get a topic wise document. Whatever topic today I have discussed with you and shown practical, so you will have the topic wise document from me on the same. And after that you will also have some mock interview can be taken, and if you need some certification questions, we can give you the 50% of the questions pattern from our end, so you can get through the certification exam by SAP. So these are the things that we are going to provide from this training. So I think I am very clear with this. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Akshita, how important is this to get certified for this job, to get better opportunities? Is it mandatory for big companies?
Uh, I have to say this now as mandatory. Previously, it is not, but now the competition is getting bigger. The first level of what filtering the people who applied for a job is this certification. They are only grouping the people who are certified and sending them to the next level or first level of interview, so that their what their process also will reduce or their time will be saved. They are trying to do like that, so it is better to do certification, I can suggest.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, this certificate, no, that has to be renewed for every year.
Yes, that renewal will be done through Learning Hub, where that will be provided by the company.
No, but this fees, no, the certificate fees, whatever amount we need to pay, that means every year we need to pay that much amount to SAP.
If you didn't renew through Learning Hub, then you have to pay and write the exam again.
So these the fees will be different from here and there. So let's say directly we are going to the SAP and then we are taking the certificate. We are going participating for the exam, and then 1 year till we did not get any kind of job or anything good opportunity. Then immediately the next year will come. Correct. So then again, do we need to for a renewal for the same certificate?
You once you get into the job, you can renew it. If you are unable to renew it, you most probably you will get within a year the job
No, no,
that will
I
not
mean
take that time.
not,
But
not.
if
I'm not
you
saying that.
if
I'm not saying about a job. Job definitely you'll get it, but point is, you should get a good exposure. Then only it would be better. Otherwise, because I am working in a SAP company here, people are having this SAP certificate in the different module, but they doesn't have to go for renewal for every year.
No,
In SAP,
renewal has to happen through exam. There is a Delta exam. If you write that exam, your certification will be renewed by SAP. So this renewal process is through Learning Hub, which every company sponsors their employees to write the renewal exam. Okay. If you didn't join any company or still having the 1 year back certification with you, you have to again buy the license to write the exam and write the 80 questions again through exam and get certified for that year. That's what I am trying to tell.
okay, okay, and if you can
And
go to
this
your
completely examination will be under the hold of SAP. They own the rights and content of that exam, and you cannot do it outside or with some other help.
so this exam would be kind of objective or it would be a subjective.
It's objective. There will be options you need to pick out of that.
So let's say you are when you are saying 50% of the questions that you can able to give us, so that would be on the previous exam base, no?
Yes, that would be based on the previous examinations. Right now, please don't focus on the exam. First, focus on the system and practicing. Automatically, you can give an exam after the training. So, exam is not a bigger thing. Once you practice in the system, everything is a straightforward in the exam. You don't need to worry much about the examination. But thing is, if you practice well, you will get more things. Yes, Priyanka, you can ask me.
This certification will be
Course
specific to
fee.
one module. Can
I
you hear
didn't
me?
get you.
The certification, is it specific to a particular module or it is a generic one for all modules? It's one certification.
No, 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 not all modules one certificate. Every module has their own certification. So it's an bigger thing. Why I am telling you is this certification is not only for interview purpose. If you are put in a project, your customer will check these certificates. Basing on the certificate, out of the two systems, you will get access to one system, which is the main system. If you are not certified, you cannot access one of the systems of success factors. So that's how it is important. And each module, while you are accessing in the system, it's based on the certificate. That's the reason it made mandate by the companies to have the certification.
Yeah, so now in the training, in these 25 days, we'll be trained mainly on the core module Employee Central or all other modules also.
It's only for one module, Priyanka. Total 25 days is for Employee Central alone.
Employee Central. Okay. If I want training in any other module, is it
You can
available?
take it. We have certain people who can give it. I will take 3 to 4 modules of training. Some other people will take other 3 to 4 modules. So whichever module you prefer after Employee Central, you can request Subbu. Subbu can arrange a demo for you.
Okay, yeah, because previously I have worked on Employee Central. I had taken a career break, so I have worked on workforce analytics. So I was thinking I want to gain more knowledge on a specific module. That's why I wanted to know.
Right. Great.
Okay, yeah, I'm clear
One
now.
more.
Thank you.
Okay. Hanmant Rao, the course fees will be informed by Subbu. You can reach out on the course fee to the Subbu. Yes, Kishore, you can go ahead, please.
Yes, regarding this, the two things which you are saying, no, one has to, because normally when we are discussing the SAP thing, 90% of the SAP is without this provisioning. Only the certificate would be
Yes.
required when we need to go over the system provisioning and the system backend. So now let's say we are not considering this phase. So 90% of the system we can do without the certificate also, no? So then
Yes.
in this case, yeah, so basically this the complete SAP part is basically on the data modeling. Okay, so now we don't require to get a certificate here immediately. It could be another year, next year also. But the main thing is the skill which we are getting, that is the more important. Correct?
Kishore, that's what I'm trying to tell you is if it is there, it is benefit for you. If it is not there, also it works. I don't say it doesn't work. Some places it works without certification also. Okay. But if it is there, that's an add-on for you in the career so that it will be the lesser chances you will be in the next level to the interview or something will be highlighted. This person is certified, but at the interview time, you and other person are at the equal stage and you have certification other don't have, what happens is you will be a closer to the gaining success. So that's what I am trying to tell you is it's just an add-on for you, and without that also many people do work, but right now competition is bigger. To have certification will be a good thing. That's what I am trying to tell.
Okay, and one small and last question. Can you go to our dashboard where the time shows there? System dashboard.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
here, yeah, here. The good morning message which we can see it here. Can we able
Yeah.
to change the color of this good morning? Instead of white, can we make it black or blue, any kind of other color?
Yeah, that's possible. We can change it.
Okay, that was the point. Because I was discussing with some other, they also, it is fixed. You cannot change it.
No, you can change the text. You can change the text color also.
Okay, thank you. So just let us know the course fees and this the duration is a 25 days. That would be on a daily basis or how long it will be there?
It will be on the weekdays, Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday are off, and 25 days of every daily 1 hour session will be there.
So, but that how the timing will be matched here, no? Because we are not in India and we are staying outside. So India time will be
Kishore,
different.
two
Here time.
things. Yeah, yeah. Please let me in. So two things here. Once, one course fee you have to discuss with Subbu. Second thing is timings. Even I don't know how many people are here. What is the timing? Everything. We will allow you to tell Subbu what is your available time so that we can match everyone's approximate or closer time and have a session. Okay, we didn't fix any time yet. So the time will be fixed basing on the people who are willing to start with the sessions. Once they give the time, according to that, we will inform everyone this is the regular session start time.
So the duration would be how long it will be for each day? It would be 1 year, sorry, 1 hour, 2 hour,
1 hour
1 hour. So within 25 hours we can able to complete this course
course will be completed
in 25
because
hours.
rest of the time you have to practice. Practice is important.
Okay. I'm done now. Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, Akshana had one last question. When you're trained on this
Priyanka,
course,
Priyanka, can you please pause for a moment? I have to prioritize Siri here. Yes, Sri.
sure, sure.
Yeah, thank you, Akshara. It was a nice session. It was a quick and a highlight. Give the highlights of the entire module. Thank you so much. I was curious to understand if you can provide a time of training also in this. Is it part of this course or it is excluded?
The basic time off will be completed under this course. for that, the advanced level, everything is another license for us. It is not available in demo, like time tracking and all this not available, the advanced level of time management. So that we will not be covering here. Only the basic which is available in the demo system, we will complete that time off.
Okay, great. And also, in the course, you not mentioned the reports. So, is there any specific reports session that will be taken, or whatever that is available as part of standard that will be explained?
No, there is one session for reporting, which is basic table and canvas reporting will be done both. But
Okay,
we will not take the next, that means advanced level of reporting here. But the basic, which should be covered under core, we will complete it.
great, great. And my last, just an input, I maybe just can correct me as well, Akshara. I think EC training. The question was with respect to Mr. Kishore. I think the EC, if you have to implement EC as a consultant, I'm sure you must be certified, right? Because the provisioning system will not be given unless and until you upload the certificate in one of those initial
Yes.
websites.
Yeah, that's what, that's for a consultant. We generally, the beginners cannot get a chance to implement a project. The
Correct.
beginners will be working under the support, but the person growing up over the years, after 2 years, obviously everyone will get a chance to implement. In that
Sure.
period, exactly, we have to do the certification. Without our certificate, we cannot open that provisioning system, and even customer won't help us. Customer will say, I need only certified consultants in the project.
That's correct. That's correct. And my last question, you said some integration topics will be covered. So that is with respect to the hybrid scenarios, correct? Or
Yes.
nothing? We're not going to touch ECC. Are we going to touch ECC as well in this course?
No, no, we are not going to touch ECC, but I am
Okay.
going to give you the overview and explanation of integration options, because every EC consultant has to support integration every time they get with some system. So I will show you the screens and options, how that integration options we have to provide to the other application people.
Sure, actually. Thank you so much. I'm done.
Yeah. Yes, Priyanka, go ahead, please.
What are the job profiles we can apply for when we are trained on this course?
So it is for we will have SAP SuccessFactors consultant, senior consultant, package consultant, or principal. That means upon the experiences, it will be within title consultant most of the times. Some companies will maintain it as business analyst, senior analyst, like that. But you will get the designation always as consultant only.
Okay, so implementation also will be part of the job, right? Like once you
Yes,
certify.
yes. Basing on the availability of the resources, sometimes we may involve, sometimes we may not.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, any others, any questions? Are we good so far? I know it's almost a Sunday for everyone, so I will not waste most of your time. If no questions, you may leave the session, and if you are good with this demo, please let Subbu know, and we can proceed with the regular sessions. Okay?
So, yes, it's not a waste of time. We are getting the knowledge here that we can continue if you have a time, one more, then another 1 hour also, we can able to join. But only thing is, which I would like to highlight it here, the payment, the fee payment. If you can have some kind of discount, then it will be better and we will able to join quickly. That is just feedback.
Kishore, I don't discuss on the payment part and all. Please discuss with Subbu, because I'm the only one trainer here, not
No,
discussing
no,
any other tools.
what I'm trying to say, when you have a discussion with your team, just some people candidate was highlighting this point also. We will also discuss. It's not like we will not discuss, but from your side also, if you can give, because there will be a feedback session, no, when you'll give it how many people was interested. So people was interested only the feedback part. So if you can give this point also, then we can also discuss. That is my concern.
Sure, sure, Kishore. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. No questions, you may leave the session. If any questions, please ask.
Akshara, this is Sirisha.
Yeah.
Akshara, as I mentioned,
Your voice is getting interrupted, Sirisha.
um, what about now?
Yeah, it's good.
Hello. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
good now.
asking, how is the market scenario for SAP freshers? Like, how is the
Uh,
career? How are the
it's
opportunities in the market?
it's good. By March, it will open again because this period, the end of the year is happening for the financial year. From
Okay.
March, it will be back again, and there are openings. I don't say market is not good. There are openings for freshers. A lot of companies are looking for 0 to 1 or 1 to 2 years people who are interested in success factors. And some companies, they are hiring the freshers and they are giving the corporate training inside the company and pushing them towards success factors. And yes, there are a lot of
Okay.
possibilities.
And Akshara, do you guys provide any job assistance?
Yes, we provide, and you can check with Subbu on that.
Sure, sure. And one last thing, I came to know, like, in the market, unless and until we have a minimum of 3 years of work experience, only then we have got good opportunities. Is it really true?
No, it's not like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about 3 years or 2 years. It is how much you practice and how much you showcase at the time of interview that you are very much hands on. You see, no
Okay.
other module can, or sorry, no other application can have this kind of opportunity where a system is provided for and practice like this. So we
Okay.
have a system of practice which exactly resembles most of the client systems. So if we
Okay.
can practice, we can put our hands on. When you go to interview, you will behave like a person who already has hands on in the system. So that's the reason
Okay.
it has good opportunities. Don't worry on that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Akshara.
Yeah. Right. Right. Okay, so I could not find any other questions today. So thank you for all of you joining this session, and I would like to listen to your feedback. So please send your feedback to Subbu. And yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, Pratibha. Yes, go ahead, please.
Hey, hi Akshara. Thank you so much for the session. I have a question related to the training material. So, whatever you will
Okay.
be teaching us in all the sessions, will there be any recordings for that or any presentations which we can refer later on, like for the
That's what
interview
Pratibha I
preparations and
told
all?
at the end of the session that you are going to get the session recording and also daily on the topic which we are learning, you will get a document on it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Akshara Shri this side again. Uh, so
Yes.
the implementation methodology that is there, like is it depends on the customers or the SAP best practice that whatever you experienced, if you like to share.
It's always according to SAP best practice. We should not deviate from it. Why? I will also tell you the reason. If you
Okay.
deviate at the end of the project when it is going for go live, before that we have to send our workbooks to SAP for audit. SAP will audit our workbooks and both the systems. And if we are deviating in any of the phases, if anything is in mismatch, surely SAP will say us this consultant didn't give you the best practice and he did not follow the guidelines of SAP. So again,
Oh.
the consultant is the person who is responsible. If you follow customer, you will be finally ended up with SAP saying you are not the right consultant. So you always has to suggest them, this is what SAP is saying. You have to follow these phases only. If you don't follow again at the time of audit, they don't allow us to go to the next process. They will finally blame is on us, on the consultant. So we have
Okay.
to tell them the process. We have to only give them the SAP best practice.
Okay, okay, great. And also, I'm just trying to deep dive. Uh, in one of the recent releases of H2 2023, I have read that there's a feature called Info Porter service available to import all the data from ECC to EC. Have you experienced that, Akshara?
Info types, we have already the document actually. It
Mm-hmm.
will be like a file that comes out from ECC. The
Mm-hmm.
same file we have to again work on it, because we have to make it ready for the system and then we have to put in the system. There is a possibility, but there is some monitoring needed for that file.
Okay, okay, great, great. And also during the course, during this course of training, would you also be helping us in explaining the data the data sequence in which the data has to be imported?
Yeah, that is also there. That's what one of the content is import method.
Acha, import method. Okay, sorry. Okay, okay, got it, got it. Sure, sure. Thank you, Akshara. Thanks for your patience.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. That's my job. So, thanks for all of you joining this session today on Sunday. Please give your feedback to Subbu and let him know your available time for the training so that he can proceed for scheduling a session and we can quickly start our training. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you,
Thank
Akshara.
you.
Thank you.